Hey everyone, thank you for coming back to Get Real with Natalie. And in today's episode, we have another esteemed speaker with me. He is none other than Eugene Seah, the abundance coach. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, tell us about yourself.
About 5-6 years ago, I decided that abundance is my core value. That means everything I do on earth, whether it's life, leisure, or work, is all related to abundance. So I decided to call myself abundance coach.
Okay, so you call yourself abundance coach. Was it because there was a defining moment in your life that makes you decided to adopt this name?
Good question. Yes. Scarcity, basically, scarcity hit me like a ton of rocks. So 2013, I lost my job. Then losing job actually no big deal, but I couldn't find a job for 1 whole year. Yeah, so every month my savings dwindled, and then that's what I mean by scarcity. I have to call my brother, borrow money. Then I have to beg the government to give food voucher called the Financial Assistance Scheme for my 3 children to exchange food in the school, MOE school. So really scarcity. Then I remember, because I came from quite a good school. I won't name the school, but it's not not ACS. Sorry, it's not ACS. And then a lot of my classmates, they are like doctor, surgeon, chief of this, chief of that. So they say, hey, come meet us for coffee, beer. I was like, wow, no. I was like, no car. I still stay in a like poor house, almost sold the house. So I thought, okay, I don't want to meet them. But the moment I reframe, that means my bank account still very low, still no client, but my mind say, hey, I want to attract abundance, I want to give, I want to be generous. Then my life started changing. Not overnight, not like sleep, tomorrow wake up, got 6-pack, that kind. But gradually, once I changed my mindset, then started having more clients, more money, more friends, more joy. Then I started meeting my friends also. So that completely changed my life. And I thought, I think I want to embrace abundance for myself. And also for my clients. Not just for myself, like spread abundance to all my clients.
So on that note, when you were facing those challenges and crises, was there ever a time that you wanted to give up?
Wow, a lot of times. Yeah, for example, like the job search, that one really horrible. They say I was too old or overqualified, underqualified, this and that. So I wanted to like maybe drive Grab or something. I mean, there's nothing wrong with driving Grab, but it's not my passion. Yeah, then after that, I decided to become a speaker trainer. And then I Google my own name, Eugene Seah. I cannot find myself. Very sad, I'm like invisible. Yeah, then I realized I need to have personal brand. Yeah, so I almost gave up also. Then after that, I talked to clients. At the time, I charged very low. I think, I forgot how much, like $100 per hour or something. Then they say, wow, why so expensive? $100 still expensive. Then I might as well give up, because there's no way I can feed my family if people don't even pay me $100 per hour. So I almost gave up also. Then I remember joining this association called APSS, Association of Professional Speakers. And then everyone were like Caucasians. At the time, pre-COVID. Wow, I feel like they're taller, speak better than me, wear better suits than me. So I said, I don't want to go. It doesn't look suitable for me. So many times I wanted to give up. There were even moments where they already hire me, like clients hire me, and I was already in the room training, and then they blacklisted me. They say, hey, we don't want this guy again. I was like, am I really that bad, man? Yeah, but thankfully I never gave up. Yeah, there's this mindset called anti-fragile, which means every time people throw all these things at you, it becomes instruments for me to build my mental muscle, right? So that I become stronger and better, my character becomes better, so that I become more generous, become more resilient. So I thought, okay, never mind. 放马过来 Yeah, so I look back and I think like, wow, I'm so glad for all this rejection, all this poverty, all these people who blacklist me, because it helped me become a better speaker, a better coach.
Right. So on that note, I think for our audience watching, what is that one tip you will share if someone is facing kind of challenging time in their career or health, or some even confidence, because not many of us are as outspoken and as cheerful as you. So were you always like that?
Outspoken, yes. Cheerful, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that one tip you would like to share with our audience to, gain that confidence to start speaking?
I call it LEAP, L-E-A-P. I invented it on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's only recently, by the way. So L is for linguistics. Because I realized a lot of people say you must have the right mindset, attitude, and all that. But these are very big words, right? And most people don't really know what it means. What's mindset? Yeah. So I decided to call it linguistics. Because mindset is essentially how you talk to yourself. So if I tell myself, say, I don't want to meet my friends, they are more successful than me, then I think until today I'll still be at home lah. Or like, I don't want to go to APSS, they are all taller than me, speak better English than me. Then till today I still won't join APSS. Yeah, or like coach, right? Because coaching, nobody knows can earn money or not.
Yeah.
Especially I still have 3 kids that I need to send to university. So I'm thinking, do I want coaching, or maybe I just continue submitting resume for banking, right? At least the moment, maybe need to longer, like 3 years, 4 years. Finally, if got bank want to hire me, I know at least this is the salary. But coaching is like, got money, no money, I don't know. So, but once I tell myself, hey, if I create my own personal brand, have my website, start to write more on LinkedIn, then for sure there will be clients for sure. It's very funny because scammers are everywhere.
Yeah.
Even scammers, they spell wrongly one, also can scam people of 200k. I'm thinking, right, I'm better than scammer, what? Right or not? Like these people have nothing to sell, like just a lie. I got real thing like mindset coaching to sell. So all the more I should be better than scammer. If they make 100 calls, I make 200 calls.
Right.
If they spell wrongly, I spell correctly. Yeah, so that's what drives me. So that's linguistics. The rest then come naturally already. So once my linguistic is strong, and I just keep reframing, telling myself very positive, growth-oriented thing, then my emotion starts to go up.
Right.
Also, a lot of people say, hey, how come you feel motivated? Why you feel so cheerful? It's because of my linguistic. Like if I go networking, I don't say, I have to network again. If only I'm tired, or if only I strike 40, then I don't need to network. You talk like that, of course, people can feel your energy, right? Yeah, but the moment I feel like, hey, today I can make friends, today I can maybe bless some people. So my linguistics start to make me feel cheerful. Yeah, so L-E. Then A is action. Once I feel cheerful, then I just wear my leather jacket and go already. Because a lot of people, last minute they'll text you and say, hey, sorry, I can't make it. Actually, it's not because they cannot make it. They don't feel like coming. I'll say, I'm very tired. Today my boss scolded me. Hey, hello, your boss scold you? What has it got to do at night networking? Correct or not?
Yeah.
So their emotion control their action, right?
Yes.
They say, I don't feel like going anymore. Can you give me refund some more? It's like, Choi, what refund? I already cater the buffet to give refund. Okay, so L-E-A, and then P is progress. A lot of people only want progress, right? They say, hey, how do I earn money? How do I travel for free like you? How do I become famous? They only want this part, but they never tell themselves positive thing. They don't have the emotion, and then they don't have action. Of course, no progress. Also, okay, although you say one thing, I say 4 things. So it's L-E-A-P. Hopefully it's helpful.
So what advice would you give me for me and my female audience? What do you think is the one thing that we need to hear in this current term, time and age?
I love women, by the way. I just want to be very clear. I absolutely love women. I love my mother. She's 87 years old, clearly a woman. My wife, 23 years already. And then my 3 children, 2 of them are young women, 17 and 15, Jodie and Jolene. So I absolutely love women.
You're surrounded by women.
I'm surrounded by women, yeah. And somehow when I have coaching programs, let's say a group of 12, then about 8 are women. Yeah, because I think they are more true to themselves and more expressive. So what I will say to women is, without naming anybody, I find that there are a few categories. Like number 1, those who are homemakers for some time, overly dependent on their spouse to bring in the income. This group of women, they need to just linguistic L-E-A-P, say it's time for me to step up. Don't rely on my husband or my boyfriend anymore. I mean, we read news, we know sometimes the man change heart, sometimes die, sometimes whatever.
Yeah.
Don't overly rely. So definitely needs to step up. Then the second category are single women, right? So single women are independent, free, flowing. So definitely, I think if possible, start to think about how to bless other women. Or don't just say like, oh, my money for my own travel, for my own dog. You know, there are other women around you. So run a women's group, bless other women. And then the third category are, I mean, not mutually exclusive, but the third category are like very successful business women. Also, if they are already successful, let's say in beauty or in dance or anything, right? Time to, for example, join B1G1 or World Vision or Children Cancer Foundation, anything. That means like, think how can my business bless other people? You know, like young girls in Cambodia are being trafficked for sex. Yeah, I just came back from Bali conference and they spoke about that. Or Nepal, a lot of domestic violence, and then they don't dare to report the father because the father is breadwinner, but the father raped his own daughters. It is very sad one. Yeah, a lot of times we think, well, in Singapore, what is that got to do with me? If we think like that, then no abundance. Yeah, so I think this category of women especially, you know, which may be quite senior sometimes, you know, in their 40s, 50s, 60s, you know, instead of thinking like, oh yeah, time to relax and just go for spa, like don't think like that lah. You know, because the brain degenerates very quickly.
Right.
You know, think of like, I have built a life of success, now let's build a life of significance. You know, let's spend the next 20, 30, 40 years, as long as I live, to build more orphanages, to give more education, more clean water, save more girls from sex trafficking. Yeah, so I think these three categories of women can come together and form a women movement.
Right, a support group.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Eugene. Thank
Wow.
you for coming over.
Wow, strong, you're very strong.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you like this series. So do help to like and share. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.